No, there's no way, dude. No, I'm telling you, there's absolutely no way that this flipping epic guy keeps getting away with just using his door and busting in, saying something stupid or doing something stupid. There's no way he can keep using this as an intro for his videos and people will actually enjoy it.
Are you sure about that?
Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I just wanted to start off the video by letting you guys know that yard sale season is officially here in Virginia. This is the first yard sale of the season, as you can tell from the title. So I'm going to go ahead and let the video go ahead and play because there is a lot to go over in this video, a lot of big scores and a lot of money to be made. So without further ado, let's get right into the video.
Anything you looking for particular?
Like video games, old toys, stuff like that.
We got some old controllers,
Okay.
some old video game stuff in this one box.
There's some
and
more.
we have another box of like some old video game stuff too.
Okay.
Just trying to get to it. So.
Cool. I got you. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that stuff.
You said old toys? Like what kind of old toys?
You know, action figures. I mostly collect like Pokemon and stuff like that. So, but like Legos.
Oh, we
things
got
like that.
a big old blue ton of Legos. It's a box safe.
So I did have to pause the video for a few minutes to talk about this case of games I found in the boxes because there's a ton of games in here. 3 of them actually already sold, as you can see on the screen right now. Most of them are not super valuable without their cases, but there's a few good ones in here that will for sure make our money back on all the video game stuff we bought today and probably even the whole lot.
Oh, here it is. There's some, I think some of those games looks like. Yeah, here we go. I think it is. Looks like. Oh, cool, isn't it?
That's a Wii.
Oh yeah.
There's a Wii in
Yeah,
there.
looks like there's a Wii in there.
Games. Yeah. Get this there.
Cool. Do you know if all the stuff works or?
It's been in the store. Well, no, that one wasn't in the storage. I don't think.
Gotcha.
This is looks like some other parts and controllers too. And oh, that's an old PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
That's an old PlayStation there.
Cool.
And these are. Where's that? That's the games. I don't
Yeah, yeah. I saw some. There was like some games and DVDs and
know.
CDs
Those
in here.
games are kinda old.
Gotcha.
Don't know.
This is kind of like a hodgepodge of stuff. I don't particularly feel like going through it all. What would you guys want on like just what's on the table here?
For everything.
Mhm.
75.
That's fine. That works with me.
Yes! 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 Yes!
I'll look through these figures and stuff and see if there's anything cool.
So I did go ahead and decide to skip on this particular lot of stuff here. Now, I don't know anything about like older figures. I know that some of them can go for good money. I know that G.I. Joes and stuff like that go for good money. These look like a more like generic brand. If I missed out on these, let me know. I think the whole bin was like $50. I was just like, I don't think it's worth taking a $50 risk, and seemed like a lot of work to split everything up.
What would you guys want on this board game? $1? Okay. So I'm at 76. I heard Star Wars.
Hello there.
It's Star Wars, Star Trek, like not just action figure. It's got it's got the you know
Oh, what,
these yeah
what do you want on this? The hat?
stuff like this.
Did you do 5?
Absolutely not. Not me. Certainly not I.
3.
Probably couldn't do 5. I could
3.
do 2.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, cool. So that's 78. Yeah, I'll take a look at it over here if you don't mind.
No, go ahead, man. We're just getting it out, like to bring it out, scene, but a lot of old figures in there,
Yeah.
ships and stuff.
Smells like cannabis.
Now, if you know me, normally I'd be all over this vintage Star Wars stuff, and honestly, the Millennium Falcon from 1979 alone sometimes goes for over $100 in complete condition. Normally, I would be all over stuff like this, especially some toys from 1979 and a little bit afterwards. Unfortunately for the sellers, it looks like their dog actually went to the bathroom on the box itself because it did have a strong pet odor, which I don't think they noticed. It's like one of those things, if you live in somewhere that smells a certain way, you don't notice the smell, but when people come to your house, they do. Honestly, that would have been a great flip and probably a ton of money just there in that box, but because of the smell, I decided to go ahead and pass it up.
There's some Barbies. They're not as old. These are like 90s-ish. So I don't know if you're interested in those or not.
Now, I know a lot of you are thinking right at this point, don't fall for the Barbie trap, as a lot of them really aren't worth as much money as you would think, but there are plenty of ones here that definitely had a value and could bring home a premium. The reason I know this is because I sold a bunch of them already, but I'll talk about that a little bit later in the video.
What do you want to do with this Christmas stuff?
There's another box of dolls.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, I know. Do you have an idea of what you were looking for, like, for the Barbies?
Do you want them all?
I mean, for the right price. I would take them all for the right price.
I'd
yeah.
do 100 for all of them.
Let me think about it.
Now, obviously, I was swimming a little out of my league here because I don't know everything there is to know about Barbies, but the $100 did seem like a pretty good deal. I scurried off to a corner and checked in on that Curious George Barbie that you saw me holding earlier, just to see that it does sell from anywhere to $30 to $40. Based on the knowledge that I got from that one Barbie and the fact that there was going to be like 70 to 100 Barbies in this lot, I decided to go ahead and pull that trigger out for the $100.
Yeah, I think I'll pull the trigger on that. I think 100 is doable.
Okay, do you want this over there too? Or what do you want me to do?
Actually,
with it?
now that I think about it,
I can set them on the.
I'll help you move them out of the way. That way they're not with all the other stuff. I want to make it as easy for you guys as possible.
You said for the what?
Leave off.
How much did you want for the Alexander and Alexander dolls?
Do you want them all?
No,
Just
picking out
Another-
some.
they're all
Barbie-
different styles.
Barbie box.
So it's
Oh.
probably
I know you already looking at them, but
I know that's
there's another one there.
cool. It's like a happy birthday one. That's super cool.
Looks like that one's sponsored by McDonald's too.
I know. I saw that.
That right there.
Yeah.
With that sponsorship on there.
What would you want to add these Barbies to my Barbie pile?
Is that the little dumpling guy?
Yeah. And then, oh yeah, there was the Madam
I was
Alexander.
actually looking for him. Would you be mad if I kept it?
No, no, not at all. I just happened to find them in there.
I was
So
looking in that box.
so yeah, if you kept them, that's fine. For these 5.
25.
Would you make it 22? Just make it even 200
Sure.
right now? Okay.
That's fine.
I'm not sure how much more I'm gonna grab, so.
I do take cash out also if you have that.
Oh, okay, cool. That works out too if I do end up finding something else.
I passed on these carolers for $3 each. I know some of them can sell for decent money, but I already had my work cut out for me, so I decided to go ahead and leave them for somebody else. Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video so far. If you are, please leave a like and a comment down below letting me know how much you enjoyed the video and if you want to see more content like this. Also, I happen to notice that over 40% of you aren't subscribed to the channel that are watching my videos. If you see yourself coming back all the time, or even if you are watching at one time, go ahead and hit that subscribe button for me. Honestly, it just takes 2 seconds and it really, really helps me out.
Do you have any other cards? I noticed you had like the American Girl trading cards in here. Do you know if you have any of the like Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards,
There's
and
sports cards.
sports cards? I'd even take a
He
look
has
at sports
Pokemon
cards.
Got
How much
a
for
book of baseball cards.
$2.
Yeah,
Big old binder of baseball cards.
I'd take a look. I'm not too versed in baseball. Pokemon and like Yu-Gi-Oh cards is kind of where my expertise lies.
I have a binder somewhere that's full of Pokemon cards.
Interesting.
That's what I'd be looking for.
It's full, like it's
we got
a
5,
stack
2,
binder like that. Every page is full, and they're like double, triple stacked.
Yeah, I would definitely take a look at that if you find it.
Honestly, as soon as this guy said the binder was double and triple stacked, I know that they probably weren't stored properly to come out as anything crazy like a PSA 10, but I figured it was still worth taking a look to go ahead and go through the cards.
Did you find them?
Yeah.
that was your thing.
Yeah, little surprise. Had them in
My man.
oh, yes! The whole binder right there, man. You can look for a while, man, because they're in there stacked. I pulled out ones because I tried to get some looked at. No! Fuck! Shit! And like looking into them, these are ones that I pulled out that do have some that I've looked in. They haven't been certified and whatnot, but that's a pile of ones in there that do have some value. I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
I got an old Xbox One. It was a Halo edition.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
The box itself it was made the Halo edition, so it's
Yeah.
the case that is the Halo edition.
Yeah.
The thing about it is it's not working.
No!
Smallville.
Yeah.
Got the whole collection of Smallville, old WB
Yeah,
Superman
yeah,
TV.
I remember that show.
TV program.
I remember that show.
A whole bunch of DVDs in there, man.
What would you want for the bin?
What's that?
What'd you want for the bin of
The
the?
bin?
Yeah,
$20.
$20. Okay, I'll think about it.
Now, if you saw by the comp that I put up on the screen, obviously I should have picked this bin up for $20 because everything else would have been a cherry on top, including the actual DVD set if it was complete. I was already looking through the sports cards, so I was pretty distracted when I was thinking about that, but unfortunately, this one did get away from us. That was pretty much everything that we got in the video. There are a couple more things that I'll go over in the actual spread when I show you everything all together. Let's go ahead and get this back to the house so we can go ahead and see what everything's worth.
All right, so one of the things we ended up getting was a bunch of DVDs in games. Now, there's a couple games that were just like empty cases, or this has Injustice Gods Among Us, but the game does not work. So a couple of these games didn't work, which is a kind of a bummer, but that's okay because we still cleaned up. So there's a ton of movies here. I'm definitely going to make a bunch of lots because there's a lot of like Thomas the Train. There's a lot of like Baby Einsteins. I know that stuff sells. So down here, as you can see, there's a bunch of like Wii games and stuff we got. All this stuff is part of that $75 box that we got. So the other half of the $75 box, we got a Wii system, we got a slim PlayStation 2, and we got a Nintendo Wii U. So the Wii U alone is like $160 to $180. The Wii is, you know, $40-50, and then the PlayStation 2 is usually like another $120 with just one controller. We did get a wireless. I think this is a PS3 controller. I'm pretty sure it's a wireless PS3 controller. The other thing I have is all of these Barbies. I mean, they're just crazy amounts of Barbies. I think I counted them, and I think I ended up with 65 Barbies or something like that. There's a handful of like random figurines in here. So like this Princess Leia 1999 portrait edition doll. I think it's really funny because it's a Star Wars Classic Edition, but it says for adult collectors. So obviously this wasn't marketed to kids. So very cool thing though. It's in great condition. It comes with like a little story with it, a little bit of the lore. I'm not a huge Star Wars guy, so you'll have to forgive me if there's something I misspoke about there. We also got a bunch of these Madame Alexander dolls. This one is a pretty big one. You can see this one was priced at like $25. The box is a little beat up. In my experience, a lot of times that does not affect the value that much. The other cool thing we got was these other Madame Alexander dolls. Now this one I think is Casablanca themed. I saw comps online for like $100. No solds, just listed. So that was crazy. And then on top of that, I found this other one. I wasn't even able to find this one online at all. So I have to do some more research and digging to figure this out. But these Madame Alexander dolls I know can sell for good money. So very cool finds there. And like I said, that's just basically all gravy once everything else kind of sells. So we did sell a handful of things here. I think we sold like 3 or 4 Barbies already out of it. I think this one sold specifically. Yeah, this one already sold.
Yeah, boy.
And then a handful of other ones, some that are buried in here somewhere, sold. But I wanted to do the spread before I shipped anything out that sold, so I'm going to ship that stuff out later today. The other thing we ended up with was a couple pair of kids' Jordans. She threw these in. I think she wanted like 15 for them, and I said okay. Didn't really think much about it, but these probably weren't that great of a pickup, but I do like that they're unique colors, so I think they looked good. I'll probably be able to get at least my money back. This was a surprise too. This was in one of the doll boxes, but it's a pair of Jordans. They're pretty much brand new. I mean, they've been worn, but they're in very good condition. So these are Jordan 12 retros. Just they're kids' shoes. So kids' Jordans, in my experience, don't really sell very well, but you know it's not bad. And we got this World Series of Yahtzee game. This sells for like $30 on Amazon in used condition. So again, little pickups here and there. You know, $1 into $30 is great, especially at a yard sale. This is like a cool thing I saw. It's like a stand-up paper doll. As you can see, she kind of fell out of her little silhouette there.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
You can draw her or put stuff on her, like clothes in front of her, and make her wear something different. So, and then there's like stuff on the back. So I figured for $1, this was pretty cool. This was from 1985, so definitely vintage. I thought that was very cool to pick up. One of the things that was a little less exciting was this kids Disney jacket. I thought it was really cool because it had all the Minnie Mouse patches all over it. For $5, I figured why not. Again, I got another jacket here. I got this North Face jacket too. That was $5 as well. So again, we are going to clean up. I mean, I'd like to get you guys a final tally, but it's going to take me a little bit to do that. So let me go ahead and kind of go through everything, tally everything up, and I'll let you guys know how much I think I can get for all this stuff.
All right, so I know you guys are probably dying to know how much money I'm going to make. Now, I estimate from this lot, I'm probably going to make about $1,500 in total. That might be profit, it might not. I'm not sure yet. But I can definitely tell you what's sold already in the last couple weeks since I recorded this footage. Now, the original solds of everything that is on there, including shipping, is $616.08. After taking out 40% for shipping, fees, and any other things like taxes and stuff like that, we're going to be looking at $369.65 in profit. That is after the cost of everything. So that already paid for the lot. If we take out our original $220, we're looking at $149.65 in profit so far, not including anything else that's sold. I just want to point out too that on top of this also does not include any of the consoles. None of them have sold yet. A bunch of the games are still listed and haven't sold, only the 3 that I showed in the video earlier. And then on top of that, there's still plenty of Barbies to go around for everybody. I have a lot of them actually listed for 99 cents plus shipping. Most of the shipping I'm putting in 2 pounds because I'm not sure quite how much stuffing I need to put into to make sure that they get to their destination safely. That being said, a lot of them end up coming out to about £1, so I'm able to send them first class and make a couple dollars off of the actual shipping itself. So if you guys are interested in anything I have for sale, or you want to send me an offer, please click the eBay store that is in my actual banner on my actual YouTube channel that you guys can see there. There's actually 2 links, one's to Instagram and one's to eBay. If you check out either one, that helps me out a ton. Other than that, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I definitely had a blast making the video, shooting everything, and getting out there to the yard sales. I love to find those places because they just have the best deals, as I shown in this video. Make sure you guys like the video, leave a comment down below to let me know you got all the way to the end. And also on top of that, hit that subscribe button. You're going to be seeing a lot of yard sale content from me here shortly, because those are where the best deals at and probably the best finds of all time. So I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video, and have an awesome rest of your day.